Hey folks, Daily Landsblog here, going out to one person in particular, and I want to talk one-on-one with Kiffin, and I don't know how to pronounce your last name, if it's Gaudet or Godet, because there's no pronunciation guide here on Facebook, but I'm talking to you. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to stop, I want you to hand the phone over to your husband, or I want you to play it on the phone, and I want your husband to hold it for you. And people who don't understand what I'm saying will understand when I say it. So you're going to do that now. Okay, so you've done that and you've now played the same thing over again and we are ready to go. So this is for you, Kiffin. This is a message that you sent to me on Facebook, and I mentioned your name because this was not a private message. This was for all to see. I said that I didn't want people to include me in their list of mental health heroes because they thought it seemed ridiculously self-serving for me to say, hey, you know what, who's your mental health hero? And not mention the fact that I don't want to be mentioned. And I don't want that to sound presumptuous. I just sound like a dick no matter what I do, right? Because it sounds like I'm now presuming that you would have included me in your list. Is there anything I can do about this case?
No.
No, there's nothing I can do. So this is what Kiffin wrote to us. Well, to be honest, I'm a little miffed that I was told that I can't include Michael Landsblog as one of my mental health heroes. After all, I discovered Michael in SickNotWeak while I was in the hospital this past May fighting a severe depression and suicide episode. I was there for just over a month. I was off work much longer than that. It was the daily SickNotWeak video blog that I looked forward to. And this is the part that touched me in a way that it's actually really challenging for me to get through it because this is so significant to me, but I understand also why it's significant to you, Kiffin, because I've been not hospitalized, but I know what it's like to feel like, oh my gosh, nobody understands me. So to continue, my husband would visit every day and sneak me my phone so I could have my moment of SickNotWeak while confined to the psych floor. Wow. I just can't get over the idea of your husband, and I'm not suggesting that people on psych wards break the rules, right? Because far be it from me to endorse that. But the fact that you watched something I did and that it was important to you is incredibly important to me. And you finished with, I guess I just need to refuse to take Michael off my list. I feel like he helped to save me. So, Kiffin, I'm talking to you now. Everyone else, leave us alone, okay? This is just me and Kiffin, okay? Just me and you now. Your husband's not there. I don't need your husband hearing this, okay? So here's the story. I am thrilled that you would watch something I did in your time when you were struggling. But I also want to say this, that you've been through it now. You've been through the worst of it. You have had to be hospitalized because of your severe illness. And I think you need to use that to be strong and say, you know what, I can overcome whatever comes my way. Whatever I face in the future, I know that I can beat this. And I know the value as well of hearing someone else talk about it. So maybe somewhere down the road, you'll be able to talk to it, to somebody else. You don't have to do that. It's nobody's responsibility. But the fact that you understand the value of hearing someone who understands you is so precious. Thank you so much for reaching out to me and telling me that it made a difference. And I promise you that in the future, if you need to hear it again, just ask. You don't need to watch the Landsblog that everyone else sees. I'll do a specific one for you. We'll FaceTime. We'll Skype. That's what we're here for. SickNotWeak.com. 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. We're here because what we do makes a difference.